Hi, and welcome to Beyond the Falls podcast. My name's Sarah Jenkins, and today I've got Marty Herum. We're going to talk all about Falcons baseball. So thank you so much.
Right. Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm excited to have you on. Also, fellow real estate agent with Property Executives and friends, so it's really nice and special to have you on. So I want to just start by asking you, what's your connection to River Falls?
So I grew up in River Falls. Actually, I was born in Minneapolis or St. Paul, and then we moved back here when I was really young, and I've been here ever since.
And you've got a family here. You're raising your family.
Yep. So I've got 2 kids with a third on the way next week. I've got, my parents are here, my sister's here. The only one that's not is my brother. He lives down in Milwaukee. So we've been around here for a long time, and we love the small town feel, and we've always loved River Falls. So
it's a great place to be. That's for sure.
Yes.
I want to ask. I mean, I know you've accomplished so much with baseball, but what's your highlight? What's your, I don't know, favorite baseball moment? Let's say.
Honestly, I've loved it all. Baseball has been a huge part of my life for a long time. So, because I played here in high school, and then I went to Whitewater. Played there, was drafted, played in Arizona, and then I played with the Fish for a little while at one point before I went to Arizona, and it's all been awesome. I mean, I've loved the experiences in pro ball, the traveling. They call it a grind, and it is. It's a grind. I mean, you play 140 games in probably 5 months. So, but you meet a lot of cool people. So I'd probably say the best part of it was the relationships I've made and the brothers that I've made that aren't actually family, and you get a lot of close connections, and it's been a blast, and it was a fun ride. Yeah. And now starting it up with coaching, or keeping it going with coaching, just to keep that kind of in your life, it's fun. It's exciting, and it's been, how many years since Falcons have had baseball here? So they stopped in 2003, I believe. So it's been about 21, 22 years. Yeah. So it'll be fun, and I think the community is excited to have it back too. And I think so too. Yeah, because I think in 2003 they cut baseball, gymnastics, and soccer maybe. Okay. Or wrestling. I can't remember for sure. But this year they brought back Falcon baseball and Falcon men's soccer. So. Yep.
Yeah, it's very exciting. What's it mean to you to have it back? And to be a big part of the program.
Yeah, that's the fun part is, so it's cool because, so the head coach I played with at Whitewater, and that was kind of my connection to it, is he called me, he's like, hey, I'm going to go for the head coaching job here at River Falls. And I was like, that's awesome. You'd be a great person for it. And he's such a good leader too. So he ended up getting it, and he's like, will you assistant coach with me? I was like, I'd love to. I mean, life's pretty hectic right now, but it'd be awesome to get into it with them. And then Brian Giebel's been one of my buddies for a long time, and Weston Lombard I actually just met this year. But it's going to be a fun coaching staff, and we have a great group of players too. So
and you had, I remember watching you guys at the homecoming parade right here on 2nd Street, and you had a lot of numbers. There were quite a few.
Yeah, we had, I think to start, we had 86 guys. Wow. Which is awesome. It's just it was a really good turnout, and we had to, unfortunately, you got to get it down to a reasonable number. So we were down to 39 right now. Okay. Yep, and they're headed out to Florida next week. So I'm staying here because
you got big events happening next week.
Exactly, but we've got 39 guys now, and it's a good group of guys. They're ready to play, and they're hard workers. So
that's so exciting. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the season once it starts. Where can we watch games?
So they will be streamed. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but they'll be online for people to watch at home. But when it gets nice out, why not go to the park? So we're playing at First National Bank Field. Awesome. Yep, right where the Fish and the Wildcats play. So we play mostly Saturday, Sundays, and they're double headers. So usually, I think we start around 1 o'clock. So we play at 1 and 3 Saturday, and then 1 and 3 Sunday.
That's awesome.
And then sometimes we'll play Wednesdays too, which would be another doubleheader. So it kind of crams an entire season into about 2 months, but
you get it done.
Exactly. It goes fast. It goes fast.
And hopefully we have great weather like we are starting to have now.
I know, it was 50 or 60 and then we got a bunch of snow and now it's 70.
Yeah,
we still have snow out there. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And when's the season opener?
Season opener is the 28th, unless it's a Friday. It's either the 28th or 29th. It's the last weekend in March.
Okay. Yep. I think that's the 29th.
Yep, 29th. Yep, Saturday.
Awesome.
And we play Stevens Point, so that'll be fun. And I know there's people coming out to smoke some meat and do stuff like that, so it should be fun.
Make it a little bit more of a special event.
Yep.
I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
so.
especially the alumni like to come back and do that kind of stuff. So I'm sure they're happy to see baseball back. And
I think a lot of people are excited to see baseball back.
Yes,
I think that'll.
I agree.
It's awesome. It's exciting. I was going to ask, I know actually I had a nice young man knock on my door a couple weeks ago, so you guys are also doing some fundraisers right now.
Yes, we do some fundraising, and that was like a coupon card. Is that what
yes.
they're? Yep. So they were going around selling those, and the more they could sell, obviously benefits us, but they also were pushed that way to, I think they got like a t-shirt if they hit a certain amount or a hat and stuff like that, but no, they did a really good job. I mean, everybody needs the fundraising especially on a new program. So,
are there any other ways the community? I mean, so they could keep an eye out for.
Yep, and those are actually done now.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Cards are. Yep. So, I'm not sure what the next fundraiser will be, but we're always selling merchandise like shirts, hats, all that kind of stuff because we haven't had them in a little while now with baseball on them. So, but those I think are at the bookstore, and then there's a BSN account too, which is a Nike deal, and I'm not, it's a website. So yeah, I think if you just Google Falcon baseball, it's something
it'll
that
pop
you'll be able
up
to
there.
find.
Okay, awesome. And are there any other ways maybe the community can support River Falls?
Coming out to the games. Yeah. I mean, come watch some baseball, and I mean, the concession stands are always open, and, we're off of the campus, so they do serve some alcohol too, I think, which, I mean, a beer on a Saturday afternoon.
Summer weather, it doesn't sound like not a bad thing to me.
No, it doesn't.
What are you most excited about or looking forward to with this season?
Pretty much the camaraderie again. I mean, getting around all the guys and going on the trips to the away games and just being in the dugout again. Like with players, it's fun. It's like I've been out of it for 5-6 years now, so it'll be fun to get back into that part of it and the competitiveness.
Yeah,
obviously.
probably a big part of you has missed that, I'm sure. So.
Yes, and to start the program from 20 years ago till now, I mean we haven't had it. It'll be fun to start brand new and see how we progress.
Yeah. Well, it's been exciting to watch. Even just since like the beginning of the school year. So I'm very excited for you, Marty.
Yeah, thank you.
And the program. As we're kind of wrapping up, is there anything else that I missed that you might want to share?
I don't think so. I think you covered it. It'll be fun again on the March 29th to be out there, and we hope we get some good crowds. And I think we're excited, and I think a lot of people around here are excited.
I think so too, definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
You bet. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next episode of Beyond the Falls.